Right, I've gathered you all here today to have a little, sounds nice, to have a little chat about me alcoholism. Now I did want to be sitting down for this one, but the spot I had in mind has been engulfed by water and unusable, so we're standing. And I would normally be smoking a piff. This would be a piff chat, not a dory chat, but unfortunately the weed man isn't awake yet. And if I'm honest, the reefer ain't become my #1 drug of choice anymore anyway. I started going down the road of the drunk degenerate, and I'm trying to put a little, not a stop to it, but I'm trying to just take a step back. It's a slippery slope. I've got an alcoholic granddad on my mother's side, I've got an alcoholic granddad on my father's side. The blood wants me to fucking be a bit diluted with alcohol, you know what I mean? It just wants it, but I'm not going to allow that to happen. I think people are either... So I've lost a few viewers on the last couple of uploads I've put up. I've been noticing that a couple of subs have gone down. Fucking hell, it's even flooded here where I'm fucking stood. I didn't think we'd had that much rain, but... So yeah, I've noticed I've been losing a few viewers uploading lately, and there's a couple of reasons I think it could be. Probably the main reason is when I was shadow boxing, trying to take out the plant pot in my bathroom. I think people might have took that a bit serious and thought, what a div. That combined with all my other divish activities that I do, it's understandable, I get it. But no, in my videos you'll notice the presence of little tins, little glass bottles, a lot more than you would have back in the day. And just to give you a bit of backstory, because I know a lot of people, you know, you might be watching this completely fresh, no idea who I am, who is Rolla Royce. I'm a 27-year-old man that looks like a boy, and I'm a graffiti artist from Lincolnshire, England. Like to smoke a little doji, like to have a few brewskis on a weekend, sometimes a weekday. I've noticed it started to become more prevalent. I didn't actually really drink at all until the age of 21. And this is what sort of got me started on the path of drinking. I wanted to be able to handle my liquor. I didn't want to be one of these geezers that goes out, has 5 pints with the mates and starts acting an actual tosser, which I have been in the past. But you know, that comes from not drinking at an early age. I didn't really start, you know, like actually getting drunk until what, 14, 15, just a handful of times. It was never accepted in our household, it wasn't accepted. So I didn't have parents that would go buy you a 10-pack and send you off down park with your pals. It weren't like that. I'd have a cheeky bottle with them or a cheeky can, but never, you know, get past the point. I didn't want them to see me pissed for the longest time. But now, you know, roles are flipped. I quite often have a beer with my dad. We'll get fucking drunk, we'll have a good laugh, listen to some music, watch some fucking films, whatever. It's a good time. If you can't drink with your parents, I feel sad for you. I know it's a big thing in India. I've got a few Indian pals that said they'd never dream of fucking getting drunk with the dads and all this and that. But they have a lot stricter, these guys do anyway, they have a lot more stricter upbringing, you know, they've been to uni, they've got PhDs, the parents had PhDs, so it's like that, you know, they're a bit more rigid, if you will. In England, it's commonplace to get pissed up with your ma and pa. I've never seen my mum belligerently drunk, although I would like to. I've seen my dad belligerently drunk many times. Well, not belligerently, but I've seen him fall downstairs and go through glass doors and shit. And yeah, I don't think there's anything majorly wrong with a little bit of sauce. The problem is with it is the fact that it ruins your dopamine, like your base level of happiness. You're used to being a little bit high. Yeah, so out of my last 10 videos maybe, let me pull them up and let me sort of break down how it's slowly becoming a problem. I'm known as the weed man, you know, a weed man on the internet, but yet alcohol seems to be creeping into my videos a lot, and it's like people they don't know what they're watching. Am I a fucking party man? Am I a pothead? Am I both? I don't. To quote the great fucking Snowy Danger, I am more confused than Scooby-Doo. I blame him as well for my alcoholism. Not really, but like in a joking way. he does this thing where he makes justifications as to why he can be at the pub pretty much every goddamn day, securing a lovely drop. And he was going on about people saying, how do you maintain this level, whatever. He says, look, I drink fucking water, I have an orange. He's not just one-sided, obviously, he's maintaining himself behind the scenes. But deep down, really, we all know that you're a fucking alcoholic, boy. You got issues. We fucking love you. I love you anyway, and I won't judge. But like, the source, mate. People could drink back in the day, and it was like culturally acceptable. It still is. More so if you're Irish or Scottish, whatever. Being pissed up every day, sound, whatever. But for me, I'm part of this new wave. I can't be that, bro. We ain't a dads, are we? It just ain't the way to go about yourself, is it? It's not so much the fucking hangovers. I don't really get them. I always tend to knock back a couple of pints of water in the morning, whatever. But I just find that like, on a day like today, whereas I used to just go out and paint, have a little smoke, whatever, and that'd be fucking sound. Now it's almost like I can't fucking go out without wanting a beer. I'm doing this anyway. I got fucking sidetracked. I was meant to tell you after my last 10 videos which ones I've consumed alcohol in, and I'm pretty sure it's probably going to be at least 8 out of 10 of them. So let me get my channel up 1 second. It's fucking hard to find my channel, you see. Gotta jump through hoops and loops. Rolla Royce, there we are. Mushy Barsbie, click the little blue link. Right, so last video. Rolla Royce smokes a hemp wrap while intoxicated. Well, you already know I was intoxicated in that one. Resc 12 style headcam graffiti video, UK. Intoxicated in that one. Rolla goes to the rave, intoxicated in that one. Rolla gets his first tattoo. I'd had a beer that day. I wasn't intoxicated because I think I had 2-3 beers. Then the tattoo geezer told me you're best to stop because it thins the blood and we don't want your shit leaking all over everywhere. So 4 for 4 so far, not looking good. 1 scrub, 5 cities. Drunk in that one. Rolla gets lit up like a Jewish candle. Sober in that one, but that's because I was filming it while at work. House call. Drunk in that one. Graffiti writer caught in the act again. I think I'd had a beer. Rolla Royce goes to Hooters. I was drinking beer in Hooters. Painting with the Jew guy. I'm not sure, but I want to say I was drunk in that one. I can remember. Top Gear rules. I drank in that one. Liverpool graffiti. I had also drank in that one. So 9 out of 10 of the past videos I've released, I've consumed alcohol. I ain't been pissed. I've just been on a nice little merry level, couple of beers deep, you know. But I just keep finding excuses to fucking want to drink now, do this and that. I dodged a bullet last night. My mate rings me. He says it's 9, 10 o'clock, whatever. I'm around my Indian pals. We'd had a smoke, couple of beers. Would you guess? And he's like, come club. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm on the way. So then he rings me again and goes, you got your ID? I was like, oh no. So I go back to get my ID and I have another beer. One of my dad's out the fridge. So at this point, I ain't had any dinner. I'm thinking, shit, I'm a bit wavy. I'm not, fuck this, I'm not going club. Bun that off, didn't go. Thankfully, I did that because, you know, like today, I'd have probably been getting up by now. I'd have probably been up about 11, 12. I wouldn't have been out the door doing my thing for another hour or two. The day's gone. I've fucking gone and spent probably 80 quid last night. And that's my painting money, that's my travel money. Thankfully I dodged the bullet, but I've been falling into this trap last few weekends, going out and getting pissed up. Not majorly, no big sessions or nothing, but you know, having a good little drink. Spending that fucking hobby money on getting pissed. On the days when you've got no fucking stimulants in you, no drugs, no nothing, well, not stimulants, ain't got no reefer in you, or no alcohol, that's when you're left with your thoughts. This ciggy has gone out about fucking 4 times. I've been smoking it like it's a Jeffrey. Did have a crumb of weed in it though, so technically I'm smoking a filtered Terry right here. But yeah, basically I'm just noticing my base level happiness is going down. And I know this is a thing it does. Definitely makes you like you're fucking a dry drunk. You know how like people they're just miserable, bro. So alcoholics who ain't drunk, they're miserable. That's what it does to you, because you're normally up here with your dopamine from your fucking Stella Artois. Being back on base level, it don't feel as good as it did. So it's like you're just wanting to escape, and you're falling into the cycle of it. You ain't dealing with your problems, you ain't getting your to-do list done, just wanting to escape over and over. And this is, we all know someone, your uncle, your friend, whatever, who is a terrible drunk. They're fucking up their life majorly, but yet they still can't pull themselves away from it. It takes your inhibitions away. My cousin's always hit the nail on the head with stuff like this. He told me this as well. He's a funny fucking dude. He makes videos, he does this and that. But he told me, look bro, you drink a lot, you start drinking a lot, watch your creativity go fucking down, and you'll stagnate. You won't be half as fucking with it as you used to be. Mark Zuckerberg even said something about it once, and I'd never heard it put like this until he said it. He says he doesn't drink alcohol, or he's very careful with drinking alcohol because he doesn't want to short wire his circuits, he don't want to frazzle his fucking head, which is basically what it does to you. The mind box is a very, very fragile little thing. There's a lot of fucking nutters out there. There's a lot of people that have frazzled themselves because they've done too much shit, yeah. You know, your weed, you're always going to be alright with your weed, as long as it ain't Stardog. But nailing the fucking booze all the time, bro, it's going to ban my Jerry, bro. Obviously he was on the meth too, but trust me, it's the booze that fucking got him. And much like me, he didn't start drinking until like 21. I didn't go to I think he actually never touched a drop until he was 20 something, because he was that focused on skateboarding and he just wanted to be the best he could be, and he was caught up in that. But you know, obviously a lot of you know his fucking story, how he's ended up now. He is fucked, and he probably won't come back from it, bro. He's a miserable alcoholic. I see it with the geezer I work with, like fucking hell, they used to go to the pub every day after work. I've seen him up the pub the other day, just sat there like, just looking miserable, bro. I'm thinking, I don't want that shit, bro. I see it with my dad, you know, like he's a lovely bloke, but on the night step my ma won't allow him to have a beer. He's a little bit grumpy, he's less happy, and that's his thing. He don't smoke his cigs, he don't do any drugs, he likes a beer. That's fucking fair enough. But I've portrayed myself as the weed man on the internet, and now I'm drinking all the time. It's like people, I bet they're thinking like, what the fuck, Ad, sort yourself out, come back to the person we fucking love. Also, my channel is stagnant as fuck at the minute. We hit 2,500 subs the other day, probably about 2 weeks ago now. We've teetered on about 258, back down to 253, 254. It's just lingering around this zone. It's because I'm putting out one video a week, and when I'm putting that video out, I'm fucking drunk. Like, you know, it's just, this is what I've got to do, 30 days, and this is probably the only way I'll do this. If I announce it to you guys, I feel like I've got to stick to it then, keep my word. 30 days completely dry, no boozing, and I just want to see if my base level of creativity rises. You'll see it by if I'm putting out more videos with the good ideas again, you know, creative shit, whatever. I already know the answer, I already know it is going to be, whether that's just because I'm telling myself it is or whatever. You can be a creative fucking degenerate, pissed off your head, whatever, but I don't think I can, man. I don't think I can do it. You'll always find a reason to fucking drink. Oh, it's her birthday, celebrate, let's drink. My dog died, I'm sad, let's drink. It's sunny, let's drink. It's fucking cold outside, can't do no tonight, it's raining, let's drink, baby. It will get a grip on you. It's a slippery slope, boozing. As long as you're maintaining your shit, getting your jobs done, everything is fine. But you can't just fucking be waking up on a bastard Saturday morning and cracking a can at 12. It just ain't the way to go about things. There's also some people lingering behind me, so I think I'm going to pause you real quick, play about on my phone, and then cook up a little something to say for the end of the video. But it's about 10:30, I'm doing this shit. It's fucking 11:07, I'm supposed to be getting a 11:30 train. That ain't happening, we'll get the 12:30 one, fuck it. But yeah, the day's eating away, that's my point. yeah, well, that's just a little quick one for you anyway. I just thought I'd have a little dory chat. The dory's almost done, so's the video, but that's my pledge. 30 dry days. Obviously I could lie to you. If I slip up, I could just not tell you, but I'll be brutally honest. If I fuck up, it is what it is, innit? But I'm going to try my damn hardest, man. I really am, because I don't want to be that guy, bro. I like my reefer, but how it starts is a couple of beers and a spliff. I start chasing that feeling. And now I've actually got a tolerance to alcohol. I'm having to drink, you know, like, I don't do shorts, I don't do fucking liquor, I do beer. You have to drink quite a lot of beers to fucking get a good level, maybe a cheeky 8, 9, whatever. That's a whole lot of drinking, bro. That's where your fucking gut comes from. You're carrying around 4 litres or something. But I said my piece. I don't know where I'm going with this, but your boy is not going to turn into sad alcoholic on the internet. No one's even fucking called me out on it either, so it might not be the reason. I think it was the shadow boxing with my plant pot as to why I lost a few subs this morning, but I'm aware, you know, that's all I'm saying. I'm seeing things, bro. Not like as in hallucinating.